Save me some, please. Please. Are you filming?
Yes.
Did you bring this out?
Like what? Okay. What is this gonna do? What is this gonna do for me? I need a glass the size of my head. No. Sharing.
Sharing is caring.
You're greedy. Okay. Leave some room for the orange juice.
Like you do.
There's room. There's plenty of room for orange juice in here.
Yeah, this ain't no Wakanda sunset. This is just a mimosa.
Bloop, bloop. Wakanda sunset. Eh.
Bye, love you.
Love you the most. I said it first.
You did.
Hi, my name is Yolanda, and welcome to New Makeup Nonsense Bingo. I was introduced to this by Teresa's dad. Big fan. Have the merch. Told me that Emily Hanhan had created this. I thought it was the most innovative thing I ever saw on the internet, and I put it on my bucket list for a thing to do. I did one previously. This is volume 2. And Emily, Audra at Home, Mel Thompson, who else does this video now? And others do an excellent job of this video. I am here in all of my black mediocrity, living my best kimono life, and I want to talk some nonsense about makeup. I curse. I'm grown. And that is as much of a disclaimer as you're going to get from me. Let's talk some smack about some makeup. I was going to do this 2 weeks ago. I felt in a good place. I still am in a good place. I am glad for that. But then I had to do some Sooth shopping, and I couldn't really talk too much smack because I was actually really excited for the things that were coming. Now is today, and it's like Revenge of the Face palettes. I can't even with any of it. All right, let's start. Let's start the bingo. I have my card. I'm ready to go. Taking notes. Always taking notes. Let's see what we have. Bloopity bloop, bloopity blop. Starting off with MAC and a highlighter. And I'm just talking about this because I love the packaging. I don't have a lot of MAC products. Everybody was on the we don't like MAC train, blah, 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 when I got into makeup. And like, it's one of those things, and I realized how, like, personal I take these things. Like, no, I don't forgive brands. Like, honestly, you need to come at me with the fire. You need to come at me with it. And I think everybody done forgot. Like, I am 45 years old. I will be 46 in a hot minute. And I was walking around in the 90s, slightly interested in makeup. I've never had to wear makeup. I've always just liked it. And MAC stores were everywhere. They were it, okay? Did we all forget how mean everybody in MAC stores were? Those employees. How rude. How hurtful. How they would ignore anyone. No? Just me? Okay, moving on. I'm going to go with Pretty Embossing because I like the inside of this. I don't like MAC packaging. Packaging is important to me. Does it work? Probably. Do I need any more highlighter? No. When I get excited about highlighter, it comes in pretty packaging, but I also know that this isn't luxurious. I like the design. We're gonna go with Pretty Embossing, but basic makeup. All right, moving on. P. Louise. Like, were any issues resolved besides the fact that we are getting 2017 warm neutrals in this large palette, a bunch of little palettes, not interesting. And I've never heard anything really good about P. Louise eyeshadow. Like, no one likes it. Okay, so this, I'm going to put it as a basic AF neutral palette. Oh my god, I might not drink enough during this. Now, I get off the internet for a minute and I am attacked in my feed. My feed no longer knows what I like, what I don't like. A Wayne Goss video showed up and it had sorry on it. See, I'm stone cold sober. I don't need to drink to do this. I just like to. Anywho, the point being that he got on and he told a story that I've heard before. Now, what I'm good at, I listen closely to people. I also recognize patterns. So in this video, he's talking about his teeth. I'm also sorry about this. And then my ears perked up before I clicked out of the video because I do not support Wayne Goss and any of his shenanigans. You know, when you come after Alyssa Ashley and tell a black woman on the internet that she doesn't know anything about eyeshadow when it was a garbage, and I mean garbage release by one of our faves, ABH, I didn't forget. Nor did I forgive because he never apologized. And therefore, I can go after the brand. He's giving us brushes. These brushes are different because, they're still the same brushes that he's been selling, just in a different handle. This time it's for us, apparently. But what I was trying to get at is that I heard a familiar story. And when I hear things more than once, every time Wayne Goss gets on here and tells us about that one time in band camp when an accountant stole all this money, or a business partner stole all this money, he's trying to get us to feel sympathetic towards him, so we buy some really, really expensive brushes. But I'm not buying anything from Wayne Goss. So, and also, like, I don't understand his brand. So I'm going to give us nothing on this. Wayne Goss gives us nothing. We have concealer for men. Men don't need makeup. Women don't need makeup. But we all like to feel pretty. 8 shades in gray packaging. The gray packaging lets you know that it's for men. The promo shot of A-Rod, he looks so sad. Cheer up, my dude, you're selling makeup. You're making money. I'm going to... I don't know about this, because I'm looking at these shades, and they look really, really weird. Like, even the light-skinned ones look strangely off. But, you know, like, welcome to male identifiers wearing complexion products. And getting built for the wrong undertones. Choo. I'm going to go with probably a true crash grab, because I went to visit this brand site and it's like bad font, ugly packaging. It's for him, hashtag him or his, whatever it is. I'm not interested in it. Complexion release with a terrible range. And I think, like, I don't know who is this color. I don't know. But, you know, like, welcome to our frustration. This is Big Tent here. Let's see. Mother Pat. Mother Pat came out with blush. We've been asking for it, and we got it. I almost got catfished by what looked like a really orange blush, but it's actually more of a reddish pink coral, so I did not buy that. Side note, The voice of reason in this household is 18 years old. She said, you can buy one. You can buy one, Mom. And I was like, no, I need 3 of these. And she's like, do you? And a lovely blush collection. And realized that the one thing that I actually wanted may not actually work out for me. I did buy one. Desert Orchid. I was going to get the last 3 shades, 7, 8, and 9. And then realized I already have it. I already have it in Italian powder. So I did buy one. So I already bought it. And hopefully it works out. If anybody wants to know, I bought Desert Orchid, thinking that it would be a very, like, sheer, like, just, we are going to carve out a cheek, not a ton of color, but, like, that glossy cheek that I'm always after. So, already bought it. Bloop, 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 blop. Pat McGrath. Okay. Everybody and their mama, I'm everybody's mama, has told these makeup companies to stop releasing face palettes. Why are we here with face palette? Carly Bybel. We have the Il Makiage. The packaging, the offset pans, different sizes. The dark one looks like everything will work in there for me, but I do not want it, do not need it, because I would never ever use it. Il Makiage is one of those brands that I can't figure out either. Like, they had stores, or they still have stores. They collab with great big influencers. I never watched Carly Bybel's. I don't know if she's interesting or not. Probably not. Like, I don't watch anybody with more than 1 million subscribers, with the exception of Samantha Ravndal, and I've been following her since 2016. So, that being said, I'm confused. I am Confucius over this. I don't feel anything. The packaging is pretty, but then when you open it up inside, like, it's gross. ColourPop with another light skin palette, and I'm just going to use that for my center square. They've released this before. Nothing revolutionary, nothing new, and I mean, I never ever hear that ColourPop is the best at anything. Is ColourPop the best at anything, even for the price? Because we do have Juvia's Place, right? Right? Okay, cool. Moving on. We've got our ColourPop square. Okay, Lawless is another one of those brands I don't understand. I don't think anybody really is like, I can't wait for the next Lawless release. But I'm going to touch on this because I hate everything about it. And it's not the product itself, but it's the name of the product. Forget the filler. There are some of us who weren't particularly insecure before Instagram, but like, I thought I had some kind of flesh-eating disease because no one had pores, and I thought that, like, you know, the divots in my face, which aren't divots, it's just my skin breathing, were an issue because everybody was cheating. Everybody was cheating and taking away their pores and had this porcelain skin, and I had, you know, texture and divots, and I have really good skin. I don't have anything on, you know, and you can see I have pores, but, you know, they're okay. And I have, like, you know, different little, like, I don't know what to call them. They're like middle-aged black lady freckles. They're not moles, but they're not really freckles. They're something else, but they're super cute, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know, like, I'm okay with that. And just as I started to realize that, like, yes, Instagram filters are a thing, like, I have full lips, but my lips have lines, and it's okay. I'm okay with it. This marketing that we use to make us feel like there's something wrong with us to buy a product, so tasteless. I wasn't a fan of Lawless to begin with, and I'm kind of off that brand. Okay. Elf. Oh, I think I'm going to call that a product that... No, I don't know. No, you don't deserve a bingo square, Lawless. I'm done. Elf. They got in trouble lately. I had to, like... So, if I want to really bother my daughter, I go after, like, things that she really loves. She loves Elf as a brand. She's also on Twitch. If I can remember to ask her, I don't feel totally done after drinking and editing, I'll put it in the description box. But she's on Twitch. She's lovely. She loves Elf's products. These are the products that she buys herself instead of thieving off of me. And Elf went and kind of disrespected her, and because she's a woman of color, and the gaming community in general. Yeah, Elf, it's 2021. We're not doing this. Okay. We have replaced another lip gloss. I was going to put that down as lip gloss. We about to get big mad. Somebody at Mac woke up and freaking chose violence. I can't. First glance at the Cruella de Vil collab, I was like, this is a collab that you do right. Someone designed the outside, and please tell me that these were two separate people, of this packaging. Lovely. It is a nod, and actually kind of like a straight on of a Cruella de Vil collection that I would probably be into. I find that, like, 101 Dalmatians, I watched the first half of that movie, I would say probably like 36 times as a youngster, because when it rained in New York City, they would put us in the auditoriums for recess, and we got to watch half of a Disney movie. Side note, I watched, like, Bambi's mom got like, I would say 20 times before I watched the whole movie. I prefer Glenn Close's live action Disney interpretation of Cruella more than I did the cartoon. It's the only live action Disney film that I say beats the original. That being said, we know that Cruella is unstable. Our makeup does not need to be. I want a collab that says, yes, this is the thing that is our favorite. It is designed to remind us of the good feelings that we had about the thing that is our favorite. And the outside of this packaging does that. But it also is useful to us as a consumable good. No one is opening up any of this and saying, you know what, I want to use this today. No! Chose violence. I'm mad. I'm big mad at this because someone really did think about the outside of this packaging. The inside is the inside of Cruella's brain. I get it. It's a nod. The fact that this eyeshadow palette comes apart and no. She ugly. It's terrible. The pan sizes, the offset, No, I don't need chaos when I open up my eyeshadow palettes. No. And the split pan. No. There's no gradient here. It does not work. No. I'm angry. So, this is a collab with someone not known for their makeup. Even though I think the first time I saw, like a cartoon character put on makeup, it was Cruella. But, no. I rebuke thee. Okay. So, here we go. This is a collab with someone not known for their makeup. It's like disappointment in a brand. Speaking of which, we have Urban, We Fuck Up, Collapse, Decay. I didn't get my hopes up. Now you would think we've been through a lot. Masking, not masking, guidance, I've been inoculated for almost a month now. Has my life changed in any appreciable way? No. I need my makeup to spark motherfucking joy, and this doesn't do it. Does not do it. I love Prince. Like, I mean, when this came up, like, all Prince related things, I had to educate my daughter on all of that. We had a great time because there was a time when oh god, I feel old. But Dave Chappelle was like the funniest man on the planet, so we watched Charlie Murphy and Prince play basketball. And, we did all of the things. I knew that once we opened up the beautiful, and I really do love the symbol. This was like the artist formerly known as, in purple, in black, the packaging, chef's freaking kiss. Can I get some from the basics in the back? But no, when we open up this palette, of course. Now, I don't know what would make us happy, because the thing is, to run across Urban Decay collabs, you have to love makeup. There's a nostalgia factor for Urban Decay when they used to make exciting eyeshadow back in 2015. I missed all of that. I didn't get into makeup until 2017. But oh, for the love of everything, like, this is sadness in a palette times 2. I would have taken like 3 lipsticks, some liner, and 1 good palette and bought the whole thing. I'm not buying any of this. I knew I was going to be disappointed. But like, like I was on the hope that, like, changes were made at whoever owns Urban Decay, and like a new team came together and said, we're going to do this right. No. Prince was done wrong. Anyway. So what do we do? Oh, I'm never gonna hit bingo. Oh, bundle deal that nobody wants. Okay. Makeup Revolution, leave us alone. Even though I do love the promotion for this face and body. I have 2 face and body foundations in my accumulation back there, and I love them. But I don't buy like Makeup Revolution. I don't buy ColourPop. I don't buy drugstore. I have getting followed around in the drugstore because I'm Black Stories. It's traumatic. So can we let go of Millennial Pink in the packaging? 1. 2, I adore the body inclusive look of this, but at the end of the day, it is foundation again. Or no, is it Makeup Revolution Go Away? Which one helps me the most? Neither. Okay, we're gonna go Makeup Revolution Go Away. Choo. Speaking of, what is this? Messy. Some brands get too big for their britches. They just start releasing everything, throwing weird fonts at us and ugly packaging, and it's all of the things, but like none of the things that we want. And face palettes and contour and okay. I'm going to work myself into a tizzy. So we're going to do foundation again for the last Makeup Revolution thing. Makeup Revolution. And we're going to do Makeup Revolution Go Away. Because honestly, like, just stop. This is chaos. Okay? There's certain things about my external landscape that I need to be organized. And this is too much makeup. Weird packaging. I don't like any of it. Bye. Okay, so this Posh Spice. Oh, and the funny thing is that like, you know, like I was a teenager when the Spice Girls hit. Posh Spice wasn't my thing. Scary Spice was, because she was black. But I've always wanted to buy things from Victoria Beckham's brand. But then she went ahead and, like, you know, swagger jacked some of my favorite creators here on this YouTube channel. They have forgiven her. I'm not the forgiving type. But these bronzer duos, I think number 4 would work for me. Tortoiseshell packaging. I'm a middle-aged black lady. There are things, I think, in our genetic code. Florals, animal prints, tortoiseshell packaging, sleek, beautiful. I would like to just gaze upon it and use it. I've heard her products are very good. Her line is cohesive. It makes sense to me, unlike a lot of other brands. It's discreet. There aren't a billion things. It speaks to me. I can justify just about anything, especially if I've been drinking. Internal logic checks, we can turn those off. This would be an emotional buy, just because I want it. Drunk me might buy it, would buy it. It's probably gonna buy it as soon as I stop recording. I can't. This grabs me, and your girl loves some bronzer. Like, you can't tell, but like, I just use bronzer to like reinforce the fact that like the interior of my face is way lighter than the perimeter of my face. I might purchase this. Ring them shame bells. I'm a fucking hypocrite. I don't care. So Drunk Me would buy it, and Drunk Me is probably gonna buy it. And Fenty packaging, and it looks awkward to use, but it might be the thing that I need to get under there, because, or I can just go to my lovely Danessa Myricks color corrector, which I do on a regular basis, and hit those dark circles. Okay, not gonna get this, but I love everything about the concept about this. Okay, we are going to theoretically put it on my face, because that looks like the best thing for me, because I don't do like a lot with my complexion. I like my complexion to be light. This seems to be on that side of sheer coverage, but I do need the color correction. Oh, am I buying this? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna put it on my face for Fenty Beauty. Okay. Oh, Natasha Denona Sendo palette. Yeah, that's going to be major copycat vibes off of shadows that she already has. I don't have every Natasha Denona palette that's known to man. But she is duping herself, because I pulled out those lovely shadows, rearranged them out of the 4 palettes that I own. This is more reminiscent of if you take the Lila, if you take the Lila palette and the Metropolis palette, you have 15 shades that she's already released. I took a couple of shades out of Gold and what's number 4? The Bronze palette to round it out. But if you want pink to red, warm neutrals, that blue quad that she has there, and a couple of peachy shades. If you own like more than 3 Natasha Denona palettes, you already have the Zendo palette. Unnecessary. Oh, I'm gonna hit bingo. Here we go. Okay, so Morphe came out with an oversized palette. I've hit new nonsense bingo. I'm only halfway through my drink, so we're just going to keep talking a little bit more. I haven't been on here in a while. I'm, getting my thing. Now, when I first saw this, I was getting all the feels. But you have to remember, in the wise words of one of my favorite creators here, T, the nappy-headed jojoba, you have to say the whole things. The Coca-Cola X Morphe. I'm here for it. In theory. We all know that Morphe is Lord Voldemort. Lord Voldemorphe? I just did a thing. Lord Voldemorphe here came out with the Coca-Cola brand. Some people did not get the colorful aspect of this. It's a neutral palette with a pop of blue. Pop of blue is about 6 shades. But it's lovely. It is lovely because it's reminiscent of an era that I wasn't even born during. I'm old as fuck. But this is back in the day before streaming, when you had to watch PBS. At least I had to watch PBS. And you were watching a lot of things from the 70s. So this palette, the outside packaging, the inside, is very reminiscent of those colors. It makes sense. I like it, but we don't do Morphe in this household. Part of the video. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to drink and probably eat a gummy. I live in California. It was 50% of the reason why I moved here. Until next time, I will be doing more of these. I will be doing more videos. I have a plan for my channel. I'll explain it in another video. Please like, subscribe to my faves if you are not already. I'm the little guy on the totem pole here. Yeah.